Go to the zoo yesterday.
Amy Scoville Weaver and her sister Sarah are like a lot of Arizona families who've been frustrated by the care their loved ones have received at memory care facilities. They tell us their mom, Sheila, who's battling Alzheimer's, should not have to deal with staff members who don't know what they're doing.
That fear was significant. She didn't know what was happening to her. She was surrounded by strangers, and she needed people who knew how to approach that. And what we saw was a lack of training and of understanding.
Today, the governor's Regulatory Review Council took a significant step towards addressing the concerns of Arizona families by passing a new set of rules and accountability standards for memory care facilities. Among the new rules approved, 8 hours of mandatory training for all memory care staff members, an additional 4 hours of training for managers, stricter on-site monitoring and enforcement, new policies to prevent residents from wandering off.
Now that we are getting, real standards of care in, and even a minimal amount of training in for these caregivers is something that's going to benefit everybody. It will benefit residents, it will benefit families, and it will benefit the caregivers as well.
These memory care rules will have a huge change in the safety of people living in these facilities. It requires that they have safe, supportive, therapeutic environments, and that they have trained staff.
Over the last 8 years,
more than 25 people spoke out at Tuesday's virtual meeting, with the majority of speakers in favor of the new rules that stem from a state law passed last year to improve patient care at long-term care facilities. There were a number of people representing Arizona care facilities that did not approve of the rules as they were written.
We are absolutely in favor of the training.
Jamie Roberts is the CEO of Leading Age Arizona, which represents a number of nonprofits that provide senior living across the state. She believes some of the rules were extremely vague when it comes to enforcement and monitoring fees, and believes that could lead to big problems in the future.
There's never enough training when you're caring for a loved one. We absolutely agree with that. What we have concerns with is how the implementation of the rules that they wrote are going to be implemented. How are they going to be monitored? How are the regulators going to actually do those pieces?
The new rules are set to take effect July the 1st, but the Arizona Department of Health Services will provide memory care facilities a grace period to train their staff and get into compliance. Live in the newsroom, Jason Berry for Arizona's Family.